Hello, ladies. We're doing this time day 25, Netzach, endurance and endurance. You know, it happens often that a person begins a project. The project is started, some of the components come together, and then something happens that causes the project to be put on hold or sidetracked. Many people will let that pause or shift in the project stop them from completing it. People tend to get into a groove of sorts, a tunnel vision mode, if you will, but once something stops the flow temporarily, many people will let that glitch stop them permanently. Now, as we've been going through each Sefirat, as you may know, each Sefirat is represented by a Torah persona. Abraham represents Chesed, Yitzchak Gevura, Yaakov Tiferet, Moshe Netzach, Aharon Hod, Yosef is Yesod, and David HaMelech is Malchut. Now what that means is each individual, through their life experiences, has infused into the Jewish people a spiritual DNA of sorts, which is a power we can access and internalize these Sefirot in order to grow and maximize our spiritual potential and service to Hashem, both individually and as a nation. Moshe Rabbenu is the archetype for the Sefirah of Netzach, endurance. His leadership over Bnei Yisrael in the face of all the challenges, both inside and outside the nation, shows what a great person Moshe Rabbenu was, who endured no matter what. His greatest example of endurance was when he prayed to Hashem 515 times to be allowed to enter the land of Israel. He didn't stop. He didn't quit. No matter what, Hashem had to tell him to stop praying, because if he continued to pray one more time, then Hashem would have had to revert the world back to its earlier tohu vavohu status, the void and chaos, which existed prior to creation. Moshe Rabbenu then listened to Hashem, but otherwise he was unstoppable, and he would not give up until he realized that his perseverance was not in the best interest of himself and everyone involved. One other attribute Bnei Yisrael has acquired from Moshe Rabbenu is our never-ending love for the land of Israel and our ongoing millennia-long desire to return home. Getting married is one of the few areas in life that we need to access a Moshe Rabbenu level of Netzach, being unstoppable. We see divorce rates growing rapidly in the Jewish communities. People are giving up because things are getting difficult and they don't see the possibility of things getting better. Things don't get better if we refuse to make them better. When a couple first starts out, they see all the positive attributes. It's easy to be at your best when you have no pressures or stresses in your life. And that's not what makes you the person you are at your best. It's showing up for the challenges in your life and learning what you need to learn to face them is you being at your best. No one is perfect. We all stumble in the process. Marriage is about learning for a lifetime how to work together, talk together, persevere together. We learn about each other's strengths and weaknesses and how to navigate life's challenges together based on who we both are today. And we won't necessarily be at the same levels. So that's what's tricky. We're not going to both be doing the same exact things at the exact same time. So the challenge in our endurance is to stay with our goals, being married, knowing that things are going to happen exactly at the same time, because there is nothing that says in marriage that we're supposed to be exactly at the same place. We know life is not meant to be easy, and nothing worthwhile comes out of an easy life. The gifts that we really want, that have meaning, tend to come up through the challenges of marriage. Persevere. Don't give up. Find solutions within yourself. And around you, find resources. And then you can transform your relationship. So the exercise for endurance is when you're facing a challenge that seems too much to tackle, remember it's not about perfection, it's about progress. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Take baby steps. Keep showing up to the best of your ability. Your spouse is doing their best too. When you don't quit, the answers will appear and the teachers will appear. Enduring through any situation means embracing, trusting yourself, your spouse, and most importantly, Hashem. And then trusting that everything is exactly the way it's meant to be. You are getting the exact experiences and lessons custom tailored for your life to become who you are meant to be at your best. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great evening.